All right. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the Spawncast pre-show. Sorry for starting up kind of like super late today. I just had a couple other different things to do and lost track of time, unfortunately, just because I was kind of busy. But we're still here. We're going to have a short pre-show before the show starts at the top of the hour. So we still got about a good, probably like 40 minutes, 40 plus minutes for a show. Yeah, about 40 minutes for a show. So it should be okay. If you guys have questions, if you guys have comments, if you guys want to get certain music with donos, you better get them in now. Because we don't have a ton of time in order to get all that stuff in. So feel free to drop your questions. We'll go over the topics. We'll do all of that. Let's go over the shout outs as well. So General Zamoro, Evelyn's World, Dior, Adam Carson, what is good? Like and Hero. Yeah, short pre-show before we start. Yeah, unfortunately not a super long pre-show. Just because, like I said, I lost track. I a little bit lost track of time. So I'm sorry about that, guys. My bad. But at least I wanted to get something out for you guys beforehand. Want to get something out. So yeah, shout outs though, guys. Appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, we had a new vid on Super Smash Brothers today. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. Like, that video was dope. I went over why I think Sakurai is absolutely working on a new Smash Brothers game, and I went over what I think I'd like to see in the game or what could be in the game. So if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. I'm gonna be doing more videos like that, single topic vids, whatever the case is, whatever, you know. Just about to sleep, but I guess I can wait. Hey, there you go, Ali. Let's go. What's up, Justin? Welcome to the stream. What is good? Smash video was great. I think I'll have strong legs and be evergreen. I hope so. Life will change. And by the way, life will change. You didn't tell me that you were a content creator. I actually got recommended a video of yours. And you know what? I guess I appreciate you not self-promoting. But I mean, the fact that you've been around for a while at this point, I think it's okay if you self-promoted a little bit. But yeah, Life Will Change, a pretty interesting content creator with a lot of subs and some pretty good videos. So go check their channel out if you haven't already. So I was actually watching a few of your videos the other night. Life Will Change. Good channel, by the way. I like it. So go check out Life Will Change's videos if you have not already done so. Very interesting videos, especially if you go to the most popular videos. Very funny parts from video games and stuff like that, from RPGs and all that. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming out to the streams all these years. Overall, I don't think they've ever said that they create content at all. So yeah. Let's see here. Big love. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. So many games coming out. I would like to take a break from MiHoYo for a long time. I want farming the swimsuit. You should probably take a break from their games forever at this point, considering like you only play their games for the most part. What's up, Bead Queen? Welcome to the stream, young lady. Welcome. Let's see here. What's up, Anocon? FF Tactics. Hey, let's go. FF Tactics is great. Smash game is a engine upgrade. They don't need a new engine necessarily, but need more modern features in current engine. What are the features in the previous engine, and what are the features that you want to see in a new engine? What features are you talking about? Because I don't even know if Super Smash Bros. Engine, if they've even talked about what engine it runs on and what it features and what it has and what it doesn't. I don't think I mean, I'm pretty sure there's videos out there, but I don't think Sakurai's even mentioned what engines they use and what features it has compared to what it doesn't have. So what are the old features and what does the current engine have? And then what are the new features you want to see in a new engine when it comes down to that? George FT. What's up, George FT? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. What's up, beloved angel? Shout outs. Welcome. What's up, the Great Wall? What's up, Kid Anime? People want Waluigi. See, this is the reason why you guys don't make video games, because you guys will waste your time putting this bum Waluigi in the game. He ain't making it in. He's trash. Okay? Absolute garbage. Let's see, bro. I got teary-eyed watching the Smash Ultimate reveal trailer again. Yeah, man, it's awesome. Good memories from back then, dude. I love that, dude. That trailer was incredible. It's so good. Sakurai is always good about optimization. In my mind, biggest thing they need to add is rollback netcode. Now we're talking. I don't think it has anything to do with the engine. The engine's great. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more about like something like that, like rollback netcode, which I talked about in my video today. Let's see, I'm hanging in there. Yesterday was a pretty rough day for me and my family. Have a safe drive. All right, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. The Great Wall. What's up, Vadson? Vadson, I'm gonna get back to your message in just a bit, my man. I just saw it afterwards. I was just kind of busy today. I'm gonna get back to that for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I do. Life will change, but I mean, like, 2 years. I think it's pretty clear that you're not doing that, but no, I get you, man. I get you. Like, your channel is very weird and like good weird, so I can understand why you didn't say anything. But thank you, I appreciate that, fam, for real. Creosin Bomb with the $5.
Just got my Satisfy grip for the Switch 2 today. It feels so good to use my Switch Portable again, and just in time for my trip next weekend too.
Woo-wee. That's what we're talking about, my man. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, the Satisfy grip is great, and the fact that you got it just in time, that's definitely a good thing. Shout out to my man Creosin Bomb. Appreciate you coming out to the stream, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming out to the stream. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. And first dono of the stream. Anybody does 5 or more, you can beat up my man Creosin Bomb. Creosin, if you want a music track, let me know so I can get that in. Let's go. What starter are we all choosing Thursday? Oh man, what starter should I choose? I might let you guys pick when I stream the game. What starter should I choose? Yo, what's up, Vadset? What is good? What's up, Zoob? Can't find the Life Will Change channel by clicking the username. Doesn't work. All right, I got you, man. Give me just a second. You just got to click the 3 buttons, go to channel, and then I'll open up a second screen. And then, yeah, Life Will Change has like almost 14K subscribers. So they create some cool content. And it's not like it's all just like, there's actually some pretty good viewed content here. Got some stuff on Hades recently as well, too. So check that out if you haven't seen it. I'm linking for you. That's Life Will Change's videos, or that's their content. Check out the most popular content that they do too. It's kind of some interesting, like fun little videos on like past RPG games and stuff. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Let's see here. What starters are there in this game? You don't know what the starters are for Pokemon X and Y? Nah, I think it's who was it? It's Chikorita, right? It's Chikorita, it's Totodile, and it's Tempig. Aren't those the starters? Or did I miss one? Or did I mess up on them? Let's see here. Yeah, you got it right. All right, there you go. Yeah, I got it right. There you go. Got Legends ZA pre-ordered along with P3R this morning. Hey, there you go. Current Smash is built on Nintendo's proprietary engine, which is likely why adding things like rollback netcode simply wasn't possible. I want an engine to be able to integrate that as well as DLSS. Yeah, so that's incorrect when it comes down to it, because Nintendo has a proprietary engine. So, for example, like ARMS, and that also has rollback netcode built into it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that also has rollback netcode built into it. And those games were online titles before Super Smash Bros. Even came out. So, like in here, like I said, I appreciate you, my man, but you're making up stuff. So I think we should we don't need to make up stuff. Just say, hey, look, I'd like to see some stuff. And DLSS isn't built into it's a hardware feature that you can build into the software when you code the game. It's not like it's not engine reliant. So if you build a new game and it uses engine, you can use DLSS with it. I don't think that's like, oh man, we can't use DLSS because this old engine and it's that. I don't think that's the case. And once again, rollback netcode, Nintendo's built lots of games with proprietary engines that have rollback netcode. For example, what's it called? ARMS has rollback netcode. That's a proprietary engine as well. So I don't think that's it, but it's all good though, man. It's all good. I'd like to see that stuff. I'd like to see rollback netcode built in as well. Let's see, I would like an art style change for Smash. An art style change? I don't don't think that's a good idea. Smash has a pretty distinct art style that works for a wide variety of games. So I don't think changing the art style drastically is a good idea, considering they have to incorporate a ton of different art styles into the specific game. You see what I'm saying? Like Mario and Zelda don't have necessarily the same art style, but you have to make it into a specific art style for that game. Or Metroid and Animal Crossing have different art styles, right? So you're implementing a lot of different art styles into one game. So you can't necessarily change it to fit one style without thinking about everything. You guys see what I'm saying? So I'd argue that's a bad idea. Yeah. Because like it has to implement a ton of different games. It's not just based off of one franchise or not. Smash has a certain distinct style to it. So I'm not sure if trying to change that will make everything look better. Considering, like I said, you're going to have a bunch of different games from a lot of different, a bunch of different characters from a bunch of different games that have a bunch of different art styles. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Art style, it's very tricky. There's so many IPs and they have to look okay with whatever you're doing. So if they do change it, like drastically, it might not work. So it might not work. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what type of art style you could change it to that would be pleasing for everything, But I feel you, though. I think that definitely tweaking things a little bit could be fun. Could be fun to, like, if they got something that's better, But you just have to be careful with stuff like that. Let's see here. Super Smash Bros. Switch 2 Edition is 100% happening. G says, you want to bet on that? How much do you want to bet on that? You willing to take a bet or no? Or you? How much? 50? You think it's just gonna be a Switch 2 Edition? 20? All right, drop 10 now, and then we'll do whoever wins. I'll pay you the 20. And if not, then if I win, then you pay me another 10 later once it's revealed. But we gotta have a contract so you don't disappear. I'm always gonna be here. So if you're serious, drop the 10 now, and then we'll figure it out later. It'd be a neat idea, but I doubt that would happen. Let's see here. The next Smash will probably just look at more polished Ultimate, which is totally fine. Okay, we'll see about that. Justin with the $1 dono. Message something you on Discord for you to read later. All right, I'll check it out. Wait, is it for me to read on stream, or is it for me to just read on my own personal time? Which one is that? My point is having it proprietary engine is it's unique and not already built to support these features that other engines can support. Yeah, once again, like Zero, I don't think you understand how the engines work and what they do and how it's built in with games and stuff like that. So using Super Smash Brothers, if they wanted to have DLSS, it can have it in the current engine that it has. They have over, just like you could take Unreal Engine that didn't have DLSS, and then you can make a game that has DLSS and Unreal Engine is there. You know what I'm saying? So that you don't have to use Unreal Engine 5 or a newer engine in order to get DLSS. Now, there are certain graphical features that are built into the engines, but depending on what engine you're using, once again, this gets really intricate. You can build in new things. You can upgrade it. You can tweak and modify different things, which Xenoblade Chronicles, for example, that engine has been tweaked countless times over the course of it starting out on the Wii U and then it going to the Switch. They did a lot of tweaking, or even like Unreal Engine 3, they tweaked and modified that so much to add new things to the point for Mortal Kombat, to the point to where it almost turned something completely new. So like I said, yeah, I don't think you understand exactly how engines work or proprietary engines work or what they can do. Just because you feel that it wouldn't be able to support those, that doesn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that. And once again, you don't even know what engine it is. You're just saying a proprietary engine. So I think that's the type of talk sometimes people get a little bit over their head in terms of what they know. Sakurai's never even mentioned what the engine is, or they don't talk about stuff like that. So I'm not sure you're saying, oh, well, they have to do something new. You don't even know what it supports or not, or how they can custom or tweak it. That's the only issue that I have, is that you're just making up something based off of what you think, not based off of information that we know. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Let's see here. I meant in terms of graphics, not gameplay. Gameplay is definitely going to be different. Ooh, like I said, we'll see on that one too. I don't know about that one, J2. I don't know about that one. We'll see. Can't help but gush about some of the underrated Switch 2 games. Fantasy Life is crazy. I still have to get Fantasy Life. I haven't imported it yet. Wild Hearts S, best Monster Hunter game. I did play a little bit of Wild Hearts S. I did play that. Yeah, Split Fiction, great game too. Let's see here. Chances of Siding Force 3 Switch 2 remake, OJ? Probably slim. Personal time? All right, I got you, Justin. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. I always got to download all sorts of stuff in order to that, man. Justin, don't worry about it, my man. Justin, you don't have to message me that, man. You are, Justin, I appreciate the fudge out of you. Seriously, man. Don't even worry about it at all. You are good, man. We are good. We are good. You are good. I took a look, and Justin's awesome. You like I said, you're the homie, bro. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. Do not worry about it, Justin. You are all good, man. Chances of a Shining Force. Okay, I already read that. Yeah, I'm not sure about a Shining Force 3 remake. Super Smash Bros. Omega, Alta, Delta, Sigma. Nintendo devs and Smash are big enough they can add features to their engines. Exactly. Proprietary engines, they can be tweaked and modified, once again, to kind of add and subtract what you need, but Nintendo doesn't talk about their engines. They rarely ever talk about what their engines, or what they support, or what it doesn't. So, yeah, it's one of those things to where, like, there's nothing that... I don't think that there's anything that the Super Smash Bros. Engine, whatever it uses, that they couldn't tweak or they couldn't add if they needed to support a feature or not. I don't think that there's any... because we don't know what it does or what it doesn't support. Like I said, I don't even know the engine Smash Brothers runs on. I'm pretty sure you can data mine it and you can see, but ultimately Nintendo doesn't have any names for this crap, you know? Well, they do, but not publicly. Let's see here. I'm a little sad Mina got delayed. At least I can focus on Tales of Xillia Remastered. I'm okay with Mina getting delayed. There's a bazillion games that are coming out, and I do not have the time to play all of these games, but there are so many games that are coming out to the point to where it's insane, bro. It is insane how crazy and how many games are coming out. I need a break from all these games. I don't know anything about the next Smash Brothers game that everybody else doesn't know. There's really nothing to go off of outside of, you know, speculation from certain stuff. So there's really nothing else to go off of overall when it comes to Super Smash Brothers, but I'm excited to kind of get the discussion going. I'm excited to get the hype going. I'm excited to discuss and talk about various different things when it comes down to it. I really am. So yeah. What's up, Jeffrey Tucker? Shout out. This guy 7 runs pretty well and playing it in handheld for 9 hours, and after 9 hours I still don't see the ghosting stuff. Well, I think Leaf Storm Blaze, I think the ghosting happens on like 2D games. Like that are like fast moving 2D games. That's where like the whole Switch 2 screen ghosting stuff happens. So if you don't play fast moving 2D games, you probably won't see it. Now, I don't really play a ton of fast moving 2D games, but I didn't see it happen in Silksong, but it might have. I'm not sure. You know? Game share, the most underrated feature for Switch 2, being able to game chat anyone, invite and play is incredible. The games like It Takes Two and Split Fiction include Friends Pass. Yeah. I think that's where it really works for games like that, Jackson, especially Split Fiction. Absolutely. Yo, what's up, Mifu? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Big love. What is good? What is good? Shout outs. Let me add that combo in for my man Justin. Big love, dude. Deported to Swing with the $2 dono as well, getting us to 8 on the combo board. And says Sakurai working on a sequel to Meteos, Disney Magic. Remember Meteos on the Nintendo DS? Yeah, I think Sakurai made that game too. It was like a puzzle game. Very interesting game. Sakurai, Kid Icarus Uprising, Super Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? There we go. So, Kid Icarus Uprising and Super Smash. Let's go on that one, man. Let's go on that one. $2026 Smash 6 is definitely happening. I don't know if it's gonna release in 2026, but I wouldn't be surprised, J2, if we get like a reveal in 2026, you know, and then a release in early 2027. I wouldn't be surprised. Yo, Kid Anime with the $10 super chat, getting us to 18 in this. I don't, like I said, I'm sorry I started up late. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the 60 combo breaker, but we can try. My man Kid Anime throwing a couple body blows to that overclock board. Let's go. So I've been playing a mod version of Pokemon Conquest while waiting for ZA. Hopefully they'll make a Pokemon Conquest 2 in the future. I think honestly, Pokemon Conquest would be incredible on the Switch 2. Like, that would be a great game to have on Switch 2. So yeah, I would love a Pokemon Conquest 2. You know, I think that was a game that was before its time. Yeah, sign me up for that, man. That'd be great. I have played Pokemon Conquest just a little bit, and from the little that I played, Kid Anime, it was great. Big love to Kid Anime. Big Dono coming in. Combo breaks. Let's go. I'm gonna play some music from Pokemon Conquest for you. Pokemon Conquest music. There we go. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. You didn't miss anything, my boy. You did not miss anything, Justin. Welcome. How are you doing today? Here's the main thing from Pokemon Conquest. Yeah, that was Koei Tecmo, and the Pokemon Company teaming up for a SRPG Pokemon game. Let's see. I've been considering playing Pokemon Conquest. I've heard great things about it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hey, what's up, the Game Double M? I'm doing good. How are you? Sakurai himself mentioned that he had trouble implementing rollback during Ultimate's development. Hopefully he can integrate it. Yeah, they just ran out of time with that. With rollback, you need to do a lot of testing and all that, and they needed to have the game out at a certain time. So I think now at this point, considering advancements in technology, considering the fact that it's a new system, considering that they're probably not going to have everyone is here and all of that, I think that they'll probably have time this time around to implement it. Plus, they're probably going to be working with Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco has definitely advanced in terms of rollback netcodes since then. So we should see something better on that front, you know, overall. Big love, though, Kid Anime. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the Big 10. How mad would you be if Sakurai was working on the sequel to... Okay, how mad would I be? Disney Magic. Listen, I won't be that mad because it would have to be a joke or a trick. You know what I'm saying? Have to be. Yo, shout outs to Jeffrey Tucker with the Udabudos. Blast.
Picked up Metaphor on Steam for $40. I love Gallica.
Oh, you love Gallica. Okay. Even though during my stream, I think I'd probably piss the internet off if I was like, yeah, who likes Gallica? No, she's cool. She's cool. Want to know a little trick for a Steam achievement, Jeffrey Tucker, on Metaphor? This one you won't know until you actually look it up. Thank you for the $20. So talk to Gallica, like bug her or like talk to her like 100 times in a row and see what happens. So just, I think it's like 100 times. Just ask her like how her day is or whatever. Like just like page her like, what should I do? Do that 100 times. If you don't do it, then you'll never get this little thing that pops up, this little Easter egg thingy. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Tucker, with the big $20. That does make you the Hulk Hogan. And we got 38 on the board, or should I say 41 on the board. Yo, thank you so much, Johnny, with the $3 coming in. Appreciate you guys. Yo, man, never mind. Maybe we might hit that 60 combo break overclock. Let's go. You guys are out here tonight, man. Now, what about going to Xbox and Microsoft? Raise the price of Game Pass. Xbox Series, next Xbox system is potentially stronger than the PlayStation 5, but it's going to be or PlayStation 6, but it's going to be a PC box. Their demise, they're still saying that they're working on systems, so there's been a lot of controversy with Microsoft recently. Shall we start the Smash character prediction arc? Not until we get the official reveal. I think we have to get the official reveal first, and then we can start that arc. Shout outs to Johnny. Thank you for the $2.99. I appreciate that. Let's see here. What's up, Con8? Welcome. I missed that Metaphor stream. Did they say it's coming to Switch 2? No, they did it, which I already told you guys that no, it's not. It was just a fan anniversary. It wasn't like some type of big announcement stream where they're announcing a bunch of new content and stuff like that. All they announced, Evelyn, was like a new digital edition of the game, like that comes like with the strategy guide, like digital strategy guide thing. It wasn't anything super crazy, but there was some cool. They taught us a Metaphor cake. We got to see other content creators talk about, you know, why the game is great. We got to talk. The voice actors said thank you. They have the new digital edition, And that was about it. And then they also had some banger music, a little bit of banger music in there. So yeah, it wasn't really, it was basically just a marketing event for the game, which I accurately predicted. Atlas is Atlas at the end of the day. And then, you know, we had some people coming in saying, oh, well, that they should have, I was upset they didn't announce. I'm like, man, this must be your first time around. Atlas does not announce big, you know, like stuff like this, like at these type of shows. They just don't. They do it like at Nintendo Direct, stuff that's gonna get a lot of eyeballs on it, you know. Bro, you don't have to increase Metaphor's playtime for him. It's too long. Well, it doesn't take that long to do that. It'll take him a minute, maybe less. I mean, a couple minutes. You know, it doesn't take very long at all. It's very simple. It's a very simple, easy thing to do. And once again, if you don't actually look into why to do it, it won't happen. You know, you won't get it. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm curious, OJ, do spoilers ruin the experience of a game for you? Spoilers can absolutely ruin the experience of a game, especially if you didn't know something was coming, then somebody decided to spoil it for you. It can ruin the experience, you know, but it depends on the severity of the spoiler, depends on how long the spoiler is, depends on, like, you know, where in the game. Like, there's a lot of different things that can happen with that, you know? So yeah, okay, let me ask you this. How and which characters do you think they will reveal in the new Smash Bros? I think the real Inkling. Think the first, okay. I think that they're gonna maybe do, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised if they started out with, like, the first reveal was like Astral Chain in that way, right? Like, you're saying, oh, it's a new Astral Chain game. And it's not a new Astral Chain game. It's like actually like the twins, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're fighting in Smash. Like, that would be freaking lit. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if it starts out as something like a whole separate thing, like with Mario and, you know, and I think it's whatever they reveal it's not going to be obvious what the reveal is right away until you actually for real see it, you know? Deported with the $2 dono. Says you should teach the spoiler lesson to DC guy and John. I know. I've been working with John. You know, we've been going to like a center to help him stop doing that. You know, but yeah. Shout outs to Porter. Thank you for the $2 dono. 43 on the board. The combo board, like I said, we got about maybe 10 more minutes or so. So we're out here. We're only what, 15, 17 combos away. Yo, I appreciate you guys, man. Sorry for the short Spawncast pre-show. My bad, guys. I did lose track. I put a little bit more time at the Trails of the Sky yesterday. Yeah, I did. I think I got like 22 hours now. So I try to get at least maybe an hour or so each day. But once again, sometimes I can't even get that in. Sometimes I might only get like 30 minutes in. But yeah. To be honest, as long as they have Rob the Robot, I'll be happy. Jump on. They might not have Rob the Robot. They might get rid of all those gimmick characters. No, I think that they'll still have all the gimmick characters. They'll still have all the old school classic gimmick characters. Duck Hunt, Rob, Game & Watch, you know, characters like that. Piranha Plant. Those should all stay in there. I think they're going to stay. But I think it's some of the third-party characters for sure definitely going to get cut. Some of those third-party characters getting cut. I think the only third-party characters that are safe for the most part are like Sonic and like Mega Man. Maybe Pac-Man, but like I know for sure Sonic will be in. I know for sure probably Mega Man will be in, and probably Pac-Man too. But like some of the other third-party characters, I don't think Snake is safe. Like I don't think a lot of the third-party, like obviously like Terry and all those characters, like Kazuma and all that stuff. Like those characters, those can all get cut. Those can all easily get cut. Me fighters, shut up, Psycho Pie. Nobody asked you what you were looking forward to or what you want. Let's see. Yeah, you think Sega will offer an upgrade or make a Spite all over again? What do you talk about? Metaphor or Sonic Racing? They've already stated that there is an upgrade path for Sonic Racing Crossroads. So yeah, I think they've already stated that. So you should be good. What's up, Epic Globster? Welcome to the stream. I definitely think Sonic, Mega Man, Ryu, Pac-Man. Yeah, I think Ryu could get cut too. Like Ryu and Ken could easily get. I can see them getting cut too. Like I can see Ryu and Ken getting cut. Although Street Fighter 6 is on Switch too, so maybe they're not. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did, you know. I'll be okay with Sonic if they add Amy and Knuckles. They're not going to add Amy and Knuckles, okay? I mean, they might add Knuckles, never mind. But they're not going to add Amy. Oh, man. They're not going to add Amy. I wonder how much Nintendo had to pay third-party companies to bring characters to Smash. I think it changes overall, but some I don't think they had to pay at all. Honestly, I think it was just, hey, look, they're a guest character in the game. Smash is like the biggest fighting game like in the world or something like that. So I don't think they even had to pay for some of them, to be honest. A lot of developers asked Nintendo to put the character in them, like in the game for them. Like, just, hey, can you put the character in there? I don't think Nintendo would have to still pay for that. They have to get the proper licensing, you know, and work out the contract for that. But I don't think they have to pay for every single character, honestly. But once again, we don't know. We do not know. But a lot of developers ask Nintendo to put their character in. Like, how can you ask for your character to be in there and then also I have to pay you? Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know. So, I for example, like Snake. The reason why Snake was originally in Super Smash Bros. They tried to get him in Super Smash Bros. Melee, but they didn't have enough time, so he got in for Brawl. And the reason why Snake is in Brawl is because Hideo Kojima's son really likes Super Smash Bros. And asked if one of the characters from, you know, his dad's game can be in the game. He asked his dad that. So then Kojima, who's a good friend with Sakurai and Miyamoto, said, all right, he asked me, hey, can you guys put Snake in the game? And they're like, all right, we'll get Snake in. So I don't think they had to then pay them to do that. He told them, hey, can you put him in the game? You know, so I doubt they'd have to actually like pay anything significant, at least, you know, any significant amount. So yeah. Michelle with the $2, and yes, I'm gonna be on the Spawncast tonight. I am confirmed for the Spawncast tonight. Michelle with the 2, thank you so much, Michelle, with the $2 dono. Let's go. Big love. Better yet, why add Amy when they could add Eggman? Why add either one of those two? You know? So why add either one? So let's see here. You want more Sonic characters? Adds another Sonic classic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. I think that if they're gonna add another Sonic character, I think that Knuckles would be the obvious choice to add. The obvious choice to add would be Knuckles. That'd be the obvious choice because he can fight completely different from Sonic, and I guess so can Amy, but Amy's stupid. So there's no point in adding Amy. She's a stupid character. So Knuckles would be a better character to add, you know? Or Tails. Tails or Knuckles, one of those two. Like, I don't think they would need to add anybody outside of Tails or Knuckles. Shadow would just be like, I mean, it wouldn't just be like Sonic because they have different powers, but I'm guessing they would add Knuckles or they would add Tails. It would be one of those two. I think Tails would probably be a good fit. Tails would be the best. If they're gonna add one more character, add Sonic's eternal sidekick, like Tails, you know?
What's up, OJ? How are you? Can I get any music from Astral Chain?
Shout outs, Kevin. Thank you for the $3 dono. I appreciate that. Let's go. I don't care about salty Amy fans. Stop. They need to stop worry about getting out of that race car bed instead of worrying about what I think about the character Amy. Let me get some Astral Chain music. Thank you for the $3 dono. Let's see here. Astral Chain music. All right, Legion Assault. Let's go. Joker is cooked. I think he's not seeing the next Smash. He probably won't be in the next Smash Brothers game because they'd probably put maybe like potentially the next Persona 6 protagonist if they're gonna go the Persona route. But once again, I don't think Joker doesn't need to be in Super Smash. Like, was it awesome that Joker was in Smash Brothers? Yes, but does he need to be in Smash? Not really. But I mean, it was great that he was in there. I really enjoyed it. General Zamora with the 2 says 50. Yo, we're almost actually at that super combo breaker of 60. Let's go though. You guys put up the fight today, the overclock combo break fight. That's crazy. Shout out to General Zamora. Thank you for the 2. Let's see here. Eggman would be better. Not enough heavies in the game. Knuckles could be a heavy for sure. Knuckles could absolutely be a heavy. Let's see here. Yeah, I saw about DB Fighters. I'm just not big into DB Fighters, so I didn't really care too much. But yeah, it's cool though. They saw that 2KO or whatever the hell that game is called. And they're like, uh-oh, we can't have all of our people come. They saw that 2 times KO Riot Games or whatever the hell that game is. Everybody's playing that game. They're like, uh-oh. Bandai Namco, hit the port button. Hit the more content button. Yo, Jeffrey Tucker with that Georgia.
60x.
60 combos! Going further than beyond. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, let's go, Jeffrey Tucker. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I can't have Eggman in the game because there's just gonna be a bunch of you guys, a bunch of annoying Sonic fans using Eggman. You know, it's gonna be annoying. We need to have an annoying factor, like not a lot of annoying, stupid looking characters. Knuckles looks 10 times more cool than Dr. Eggman, and his name is Knuckles. Knuckles is a much better name. Just got back safe and sound. Hey, there you go, Bad Scent. Shout out to Jeffrey Tucker up in the Hokage Elite to 30. Yo, let's go. Yo, shout out to hit the 60 combo breaks, guys. I appreciate y'all. Kratos or Aloy would be an interesting curveball. Well, it's a curveball that the pitcher ain't gonna throw. So yeah. Now about Banjo, I'm kind of conflicted. On one hand, I can see him returning because Microsoft and Nintendo. I think Banjo has a chance to return. Yeah, Banjo has a chance to return, even though he's like he's a third-party character, but he's kind of like not a third. He like at one point wasn't a third-party character. Ukulele, yeah, I'm not sure if Ukulele's making it, but that'd be interesting for sure. Ukulele versus Banjo-Kazooie. that trailer would be incredible for like the Ukulele trailer. It's hard for indie games to get in though. It's hard for like indie titles. Like do we even have any? I mean, outside, like, I think like probably like the most indie character in Smash Brothers is like Minecraft, is like Steve. That's like probably, and I know it's not indie anymore, but that's probably like the most indie character that we have would be Minecraft, right? In terms of things. So Silk Song does not need to get in at all, and absolutely not. I think you mean Hornet, right? You said Silk Song. So Silk Song, that's the name of the game, but like Hornet, that's the name of the character in Silk Song. But no, that is not a requirement at all. No. Hornet does not need to get in. That is not, since what? There's 2 games, and it's not, none of them are like, why does Hornet get in? For what? What makes Hornet so special that she needs to get into the game? I don't understand that. I can see a Hades character. Yeah, I can see one of the two. Like, those were both console exclusives at launch. You know, pretty good environment between Nintendo and Supergiant. I can see that if there was an indie character, but I don't know if there's gonna be an indie character that gets in because there hasn't been one. But there could be one though. Because Silk Song winning Game of the Year. Well, it's not going to win Game of the Year. I mean, Expedition 33 is going to win Game of the Year. But I mean, it's okay, Mascot. We're all wrong about things. You know, we're all wrong. But no, Expedition 33 is going to win game. If you want to know what game's going to win Game of the Year, it's Expedition 33. If you want to know how I know, go over to Blue Sky, follow some of the gaming journalists, and see what game they're still saying is Game of the Year or their favorite game. And by and large, it is Expedition 33. There's no doubt about it that my mind, it's set on, there is no game coming out this year that those gaming journalists are going to vote for over Expedition 33. So, you know, but hey, don't say I didn't tell you right now. I would be shocked if it wasn't Expedition 33. Shovel Knight as a fighter would fit in well. Yeah, I just don't think they're going to do it, but I know Celia would love that. So Celia would love that. Just joking. All right, I got you, Mascot. Mascot. It's all good, buddy. You think Yote has a chance to win Game of the Year? Absolutely not. No. I mean, will it get nominated? Maybe. But does it have a chance to win? Nope. Not a chance. My Albert Virtuous stance would be the next Smash. Yeah, that would be awesome, but they're not going to put any characters from Expedition 33 in Super Smash Brothers. 0. So, yeah. Do you think Pac-Man is safe? Do I think Pac-Man is safe? I don't know if completely safe, but Pac-Man's probably gonna make it in because Bandai Namco makes the game. So yeah. Cloud and Sephiroth. There's a chance that Cloud makes it back because Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy. So there's a chance that those two make it back, yeah. You got any wins in Hades 2 yet? Not yet, because I haven't been able to play as much as I want to. I've been playing Trails in the Sky. So yeah. Bayonetta is like a hybrid character of first party and third party. So I wouldn't say Bayonetta is completely safe, but probably like 95% safe for Bayonetta. So yeah. Goku will be in. Nah, no anime characters. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm sorry, I would love to talk about Smash Brothers more, but I cannot talk about Smash Brothers more. Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, the joke's not. It's not happening. I'm not even gonna entertain it as a joke, because it's not happening. All right, guys, but we're gonna have to wrap it up here. I'm so sorry that I started up late. Shout outs to the 60 combo breaks, though, guys, man. You guys are out here tonight. I appreciate that. There's my most recent video. If you're not watching the Spawncast, but go over and watch Spawn Wave channel. But if you're not watching, check out my video that I did on Super Smash Bros. If you guys want to speculate about roster and characters and what could happen or what couldn't happen, check out my video, guys. I'll be making more videos on individual games more because, like I said, YouTube's stupid. I can't even do what I want to do without having to title it certain ways. And if I can't do that, then I'm just not going to do it. Like, if I can't say, oh, this, like, if I have to title something like one way for you guys to watch my news videos, I'd rather just talk about the games that I like and go and make videos based and like do my top 10s and all that. So I'll probably do more videos like I did today with the Super Smash Bros. Stuff because YouTube's stupid, man. Like, it's lame. It's super lame. So watch whatever content you're interested in. If you're interested in Smash, you're interested in Zelda, I'll probably make more individual videos based off these games because I can't make anything without being accused of clickbait. So I'm just not going to do it that much anymore if that's the case, you know? All right, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. It's not going to be fixed, man. It ain't going to be fixed. It's just something that you got to adapt to. So thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. I appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys for the next one. See you on the Spawncast. Bye.